Hey everybody, welcome back to Shay Days. Today I'm going to show you guys a Greek-inspired meal prep that is high in protein and so delicious. This is 4 days of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. So stay tuned and I'll show you guys the recipes. First up, we are going to start with our yummy chicken, garlic, lemon, potato bake. And so we're going to start the night before by marinating our chicken drumsticks. I have 8 chicken drumsticks, which will be 2 per day. And I have it marinating in, of course, garlic. And then we have some onion, paprika, red chili flakes, and this Greek allspice seasoning that I found at the grocery store ended up tasting really good. And, of course, olive oil and lemon juice. And then just mix that to combine. And I often marinate by feel, so I found that it needed a bit more allspice seasoning and garlic, but it looked really good at this point. So then we will put it in the fridge and bake it the next day. So let's get started on the turkey meatballs. We're going to add parsley, onions, garlic, breadcrumbs, paprika, some also crushed red pepper, and that Greek allspice seasoning, and of course dill. If you have fresh dill, even better. You're going to add 2 to 3 eggs and whisk that all together. And then I got a good thing of turkey meat, some 90% lean, 10% fat, got a ton of good protein, and we're just going to use 2/3 of this, and the other third we're going to use for breakfast. We're just going to use our hands and combine all of that and then turn them into meatballs. And I did this the day before, so I put them into a container and then put them in the fridge. You can also freeze them if you want to have them fresh. They're great to do that as well. Or you can just turn them into meatballs and throw them on the skillet. But I'll show you how to do that next.
All right, so these are all the meatballs it made, looking really good. Going to seal this up, put it in the fridge, so we can just fry it up tomorrow.
So it's the next day and we're ready to fry up our meatballs. We have the burner on medium heat and we're just gonna lay out those meatballs. I added a bit of vegetable oil, but we're just gonna cover it with a lid and cook it for a while and just keep checking it every 5 or 10 minutes to see if they need to be turned. But you really just wanna make sure they cook all the way through. Next, we are going to make our delicious high-protein dinner, which is a chicken, garlic, lemon, potato, Greek casserole. So you want to peel and chop up your potatoes into large chunks. Just regular bite-sized pieces will do just fine. We're going to grease our casserole dish, and then we want to season our potatoes with that Greek seasoning, olive oil, and some of that dried dill. And I lost the footage, but we are going to combine all of this into 2 casserole dishes with some bell pepper and onion chopped up into similar sizes from the potatoes. So our oven is heated and ready to go at 400 degrees. You'll just top it off with a little bit more lemon juice and throw it in the oven and cook for about 45 minutes to an hour.
So the first batch is done. I'm going to start on Alright, so our meatballs are looking good. You just want to continue to flip them and move them so then they get nice and crispy on each side.
Alrighty, y'all, we're gonna move to the most Greek part of this meal prep. Oh, I'm just kidding. Well, how do Greeks' accents sound? Does anybody really know that? I don't never hear a Greek person. I've never met one. But anyways, so you're going to squeeze out a shredded cucumber, some parsley, a bunch of dill. Unless you have fresh dill, so that's where it's at. And then we're also going to add garlic and lemon juice. And let's see what I put in next. Shoot, Greek yogurt. Please don't get the one with sugar. This regular Greek yogurt with all these flavors is going to taste amazing. I ended up adding a whole 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt, and that seemed to be a great amount. Then we're going to use pink Himalayan sea salt, some black pepper, and then just keep stirring and then see what it tastes like at the end. You might have to like let it reminisce for a while, but in the fridge. But I ended up adding some of the Greek allspice, more lemon juice, and garlic, and it ended up tasting really good. So I'll try to do the measurements for y'all, but shoot, this is my kitchen. We'll see. On to breakfast. So we're going to take the third of that turkey that we had and try not to get distracted by our adorable baby. But we're just going to fry that up. I seasoned it with some garlic salt and Italian seasoning and black pepper. And then just continue to mix it and cook it till done. All right, y'all, listen closely to this next part because this is the best eggs. Want to know the secret ingredient? Bam! That stuff. Amazing. At every grocery store. Then you just put it on some onions, bell peppers, top it with some brown black pepper. Then you just do the same thing to the eggs. I only had 4 eggs. I don't eat much. So if you want more eggs, you eat more eggs, honey. But you're going to have it with some ground turkey. And I put it with some bread as well. So you do you, you know. So you just mix those up and then add in those same seasonings. I also do crushed red pepper because who likes a little spice, you know. But yeah, and then to add a little bit of protein to these eggs, I'm trying this cottage cheese. It turned out really well. I honestly couldn't even notice it was in there. I probably should have added more to add more protein. But yeah, just add in those spices, mix up the eggs, and fry them up. I ended up just doing, a quick scramble.
All right, this is what our eggs should look like when they are done.
Thank you so much to everybody still watching. I really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe if you like it so far, because we are almost done. We just have our Greek salad to make. Super easy. Just gonna chop up some cherry tomatoes, peel a cucumber, slice all of that up. My only regret is that I didn't make more. This turned out really good. If you do have some of those, olives that go in there, throw that in there. But I just like the freshness of just the cucumber and cherry tomatoes. And then I still had some more of that green bell pepper. So why not use all of that up? Threw that in there along with the rest of the onion that we were also using. To season this, we're going to keep it nice and fresh with some lemon juice, some extra virgin olive oil, some pink Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, dill, Italian seasoning, and olive oil. Then you put the lid on, turn on some Taylor Swift, and shake it because you ain't going to listen to the haters. You're going to stick to this high-protein diet. Our last item to prep requires no cooking at all. Super easy. It can be called a dessert or a snack. I used it as a snack. You're just going to make a smoothie bag. So we've got 4 sandwich baggies. We're going to add kale. I have 3 bananas that I split between all of them. And I put a tablespoon of this super seed blend I have. It's got like chia seeds and flax seeds. And then about a cup of mixed berries. I like to make sure I get one with raspberries because raspberries have a ton of fiber. Then we're just going to seal those up and those will be ready to put in the freezer. Y'all, look how much food we made. It looks so delicious. Anyways, this is the best and everybody's favorite part, dishing it out, putting it into little containers. I still haven't gotten really good Tupperware. This is just the cheapest thing I could find at the moment. But I want to invest in some good bento boxes or something because I would have really liked to separate the lunch for sure. But that's the breakfast. We just put the same amount of eggs and turkey in there. And then this part of the lunch, I say, do whatever you think is best as far as the rice goes. I did not eat nearly that much rice. I had a lot left over, but But if you eat a lot of carbs, you need a lot of carbs, add those in there. But honestly, I was fine with just like the turkey, meatballs, and the salad. Did you see that little hand that was trying to eat? Big hand, trying to eat my chicken. Trying to eat early. Anyways, sidetracked. But yeah, so then I just put some of that salad in there as well. The salad, I will say by day 4, it did get a little soggy. So just keep that in mind. If you like it pretty fresh, just be mindful of that. By day 4, I honestly ended up turning them into like quesadillas. I put like the meatballs in some tacos and added some spice. But this looked delicious. It was good for, just like as it is for a good 3 days. And then after that, I had to put like cheese and spices on it. So, however, the breakfast did last a very long time. I actually didn't eat all of it until probably like day 5. And then the casserole as well. I mean, that didn't last long in my kitchen. People other than me ate that, but it turned out really good. And then also the smoothies, of course, stay in your freezer, the smoothie preps. So we're just going to top it off with some cottage cheese to make it the Greek as it can get. And look how yummy, you guys. I really hope y'all give this a try. I really enjoyed it. The meatballs were such good flavor. The eggs were delicious as normal and such good protein. And then also, of course, the casserole. We couldn't stay away from it. The garlic, the lemon, so good. The Greeks know how to eat it right. And there's my baby trying to eat all the food. He loves to eat, and he ate quite a bit, actually. I couldn't eat all the meatballs in every meal, so I did kind of break those up with some tzatziki sauce and rice, and he gobbled it up. So whenever I took it to the office and I was eating my breakfast, I always eat whenever I get to my office. I can't eat at home. But I had some pita bread, so I put some of that tzatziki sauce, actually, from my lunchbox on that pita bread, and then just ate it like a taco, put some eggs and turkey in there. This is my cute little cubicle. This is me working. And, but yeah, it ended up tasting really good that way. You could eat it by itself. I think putting some tzatziki sauce in there would also taste good, just without the bread. But yeah, and then also the lunch, as you can see, there's like a ton of rice at the bottom, but I just took out the tzatziki sauce and the salad and then warmed up the rice and meatballs, and then I mixed it all together. And it tasted really good that way. And then here is my baby eating it himself. He's also learning how to use a spoon. But yes, like I said, I broke up that turkey meatball and the tzatziki sauce, and it's super healthy for him too. And that tzatziki sauce also has a ton of protein, probiotics, super healthy for you. Definitely highly recommend. I know you will enjoy it as much as we did. And then, of course, just prepping the smoothies. I wish I had chopped up the banana into pieces first, but so I had to let it defrost, before I put the lid on. But normally what I do with my smoothies is I add just a scoop of Greek yogurt, some milk, of course, and then there's my protein powder. I like a vanilla protein powder, and then you just blend that up, and it can be used, like I said, as a snack. Normally days, like if I work out and I need extra protein and stuff, then I'll eat that. So that is it, you guys. I didn't have time to do footage for the dinner because we ate it so quickly. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas of different cultures that you would like to see meal preps for, just let me know in the comments and I will see what I can do. Love trying new recipes, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and we will go on this journey together.